There's been a stunning escalation in pressure on the president of the LNP, David Hutchinson, to resign. Queensland's most senior Liberal Party politician, Peter Dutton, has led calls for the party president to step down. Mr Hutchinson has been called out for leading a backroom campaign to oust leader Deb Frecklington, as well as his links to Clive Palmer. Here's state political reporter Stephanie Zillman.
How good's Queensland?
It was the Queensland arm of the LNP that delivered a federal victory last year, but from political darlings to now division.
I do call on Mr Hutchinson to resign as president of the LNP, and it should be done today.
Party president David Hutchinson has been identified as one of the backroom boys behind a campaign to undermine Deb Frecklington as leader. But her supporters in the party room have rallied around her, and now they want Hutchinson gone.
The last thing that we need is for this to be going on. We need the party and the organisational unit to be working together.
And it is a distraction for a party which is only 5 months out from attempting to win government.
Clearly, Dave Hutchinson's position is untenable. It's a distraction that we can do without.
For now, Ms Frecklington is letting her supporters do the talking.
Oh look, I'm not going to get distracted.
Perhaps one of the most stunning elements of this very public spat is the fact that David Hutchinson is still clinging on as party president. And while he hasn't endorsed the leader, despite repeated calls from senior Liberals to do so, he has resigned his employment affiliation with Clive Palmer.
You can't be the president of the LNP and be directly employed by the principal of another political organisation, and that has been under discussion for some time.
Mr Hutchinson hasn't spoken publicly, but a spokesperson for Clive Palmer said Mr Hutchinson has ended his engagement with all Palmer companies, effective yesterday at 10 a.m. While that affiliation is now over, it's something the LNP's political rivals won't forget.
And there he is, he might resign his day job, but all the others are still on the payroll of Palmer.
For the LNP, this has become a standoff that's far from resolved. And while the party hasn't responded to repeated questions, the ABC understands Mr Hutchinson currently has no intention of resigning. Stephanie Zillman, ABC News, Brisbane.